It has been a long, wet day of waiting for thousands of spectators gathered to watch a family in western Greene County see the home that was built for them in just 1 week. KY3's Abby Wellner live tonight at the site of the Extreme Home Makeover just north of Boat Ark. Abby, they're still waiting out there?
They actually just got everything they've been waiting for with the big reveal a couple of minutes ago. We'll show you the family is still outside the house getting ready for their first look indoors. It all comes after a 3-hour delay. The water and mud have made the day more of an adventure than originally anticipated. They got around 2,000 to 3,000 spectators out here before they had to close the lots, rather converted fields, because of the flooding and all of the mud. Those already here held umbrellas in one hand, signs in the other, as crews went through rehearsals. Now, this was not an ideal situation, to be sure, but the man behind the build says ultimately the delays aren't the issue.
This is kind of the hype part of it. There's a true story out there, and we completed their dream. That's what it's about. You know, this is fun, but this is Hollywood. Hollywood leaves, they stay.
And the family will be staying in this home here shortly. They're filming a little bit more before they go inside, but they'll get that first look here in just a couple of minutes. A very exciting day for everybody, and we'll have more of a look at what has gone on since about 10 o'clock this morning for you at 6 o'clock, Ethan.
So, Abby, are things basically over for the crowd standing out there now?
They've got a little bit more time. I think they wait until the family goes inside, but for the most part, the cheering, the filming is pretty much complete for the crowd.
All right, been a long week out there for them, and quite a reveal today for the family. Abby Wellner tonight, north of Boat Ark.
Well, the wait is over for the big reveal at the site of the Extreme Makeover Home Edition near Ash Grove. Fans have been waiting for hours, many of them in heavy downpours.
Bless your hearts. One of those, our own Abby Wellner. Abby, how much longer?
Well, actually, the wait is over right now for many, many people who are out here now beginning to exit. But, you know, it seems only appropriate that this week ended much the same way that it began, with a rain delay. And, of course, all of the waiting involved a lot of water, a lot of mud, a lot of muck. But the wait paid off just about an hour ago. They arrived from as near as down the road and as far as Florida. Some at 10:30 a.m., others
11 o'clock last night.
All to be a part of the big reveal.
Bus driver, move that.
But at 2 o'clock, when they were supposed to be yelling that for real, the masses were still practicing, though you could hardly call it a dry run.
We've seen a lot of rain.
We brought ponchos and umbrella, and they used them. But inches of rain and mud didn't seem to weigh down the mood. Exhilarating. Not of the spectators, nor of those behind the build.
You know, this is fun, but this is Hollywood. Hollywood leaves, they stay.
Rain or shine, the Hamptons will stay here come Tuesday night. And those closest to them, those who have watched it from the get, are ready to welcome Chris, Nikki, and their 6 kids to their brand new home.
I am looking forward to see Chris and Nikki and their expression.
I want to be looking right at Chris and see his face.
I don't know how I would handle it, you know. We're going to find out.
Find out they did, just before 5 o'clock, with those 3 magic words. And the film crews are still going out here. The family just got into the house. They've been here for about an hour filming different elements of the show, including that concert we talked about earlier with Ashley Tisdale. I wound up moving it into the garage because of all of the rain here earlier. They couldn't get all the sound equipment set up. So it was a little bit smaller than they had anticipated, but still took place just a little bit ago.
Hey, Abby, how much spontaneity is in all of this? Because, as we know with television on our end, there's a lot of setup before things happen.
Well, I think there was more spontaneity than anybody planned for today, Steve, just because of all of this rain. A lot of game plans in place just in case. However, they had to roll with a lot of the punches, and of course that involved a significant delay, but everything also was very much planned. This is a TV show, and they've been through everything before.
Okay.
Well, and the crowd out there, Abby, were they losing patience, or was the anticipation just keeping them going?
Everybody out here, despite the fact that everybody was a muddy, muddy mess, everybody was really in good spirits and very excited for this. And around 5 o'clock, just before 5 o'clock when the family got here, I don't think there was anyone who wasn't smiling in this crowd.
Were our cameras able to get the faces of the family, or are we going to have to stay tuned for the show for that?
I think we're going to have to stay tuned for that. They keep us to one area with our cameras, so we saw, I believe, sort of the backside of everybody as they were moving the bus, and saw the house as they pulled away from there. But we'll see everybody this fall.
Now, was anybody from the production company saying you can see this on television on this date?
Not yet. You'll have to stay tuned for that. However, we can tell you through the generosity of this community, and there's so much community community involvement with this, that they've also been able to pay off the family's mortgage. So
Is
some big
that
surprises for this family today.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. Well, Abby, I imagine you feel like you've been on Survivor today. So,
It hasn't been that bad. It's been a lot of fun.
Okay.
And I came dressed for it, so
All
it
right.
worked.
We'll see you again at 10. Well, for thousands of fans, just getting to the Hamptons' new house was quite the feat, as Abby pointed out. Look at this. It is a swamp out there.
Just vehicles with four-wheel drive
spinning
could actually
wheels.
use the space. Others, ended up walking at least a mile and a half to get to the house, and I guess a lot of people got stuck.
Did you think you'd have to walk this far today?
No, we didn't think it was that far, and then I think we heard the officer up there say it was a mile and a half, I think, so, oh well.
It's like you guys walked quite a way.
Yes, we have, but I think we have a little bit more to go.